Alright, so I just want to show if you have a Toyota Rav4 of a certain vintage, the rear tailgate can be an issue because this component right here goes bad. And when it does, unfortunately, it's a pain in the butt to figure out how to open it at all. Particularly if you don't have one of these to see, which I didn't when I was messing with this. You have to crawl in from the inside of the car, get the rear panel, the trim work off, which is basically an exercise in brute force and ignorance. You shouldn't need any tools. Just grab, I think I started from the top and was able to get a finger behind it and then just pop. All of these little holes right here have the little plastic auto body fasteners that you have probably seen if you've messed with any of this stuff. Alright, now that I got it all back together, I realized I told you something wrong. Don't start here. Start here. This will pop off. Again, no tools required, just get your fingers up under there. I don't want to do it again because these things don't have an infinite number of cycles. I break them all the damn time. I'm not really good at messing with these interior pieces. So anyway, that one comes off, and then these two side ones, and then you can start working on this one, getting this off. And there is an electrical connection here that you have to be careful of. Reach behind here, there's a clip, and you have to pop it out. After that, this whole thing comes off, and then you're back to where I showed you earlier. So then you get to here, and you have Gorilla Snot to get rid of. And now you're working blind back in there. Oh, actually has a little bit of light. And this right here is your only hope, really, is this piece right here. If you can get that, make it do that, you can possibly open it. It seemed to me like I fooled with that quite a bit and wasn't able to get it to open. I basically filled with it as much as I could and lubed it and everything, and finally it just worked from the electric switch. But I'm looking at it now knowing what I know, I think I probably should have been able to manually actuate that lever. But as I said, working blind, it is very difficult to figure out what it is you're dealing with, and this is what you're dealing with. It fastens with just 3 Torx bolts right there. You have to remove the electrical connection right here, and you have to, when you reassemble it, make sure that that actuating, actually I think it's just a spring tensioning rod, goes into that little hole right there, so that it looks like what I was just now showing you. But if you can get all those things together, it should work. Good luck. Alright, I found the paperwork. The thing is, I can't remember which one of these goes to the front door, because I also ordered the front driver's side door, because that one's acting up on us as well. And one of these numbers goes to the rear. So I have to look back at that footage I shot before. Also, I'll just internet search these for you. I'll figure out which one of these is which. But apparently that's the thing with the Toyotas, these latches, is that they fail over time. And the nice thing about the passenger doors is that even if the electronic actuator doesn't work, you've got the inside latch that you can just pull. So the frustrating thing about the tailgate is that there is nothing, there is no manual latch on the inside. I mean, I actually think it's a safety flaw. I mean, I guess you can imagine a scenario where you needed to get out that back gate and there is no manual door release back there.